Welcome back to the amazing world of rare money and hidden treasures. Today the spotlight turns to one of the most fascinating United States coins, a coin that looks simple but has become a topic of excitement, mystery, and rising value. I am talking about the 1999 P1 dime coin, a small silver-colored piece that millions of people walk past every single day without knowing that some of these dimes are worth far more than their face value. This is the world of Liberty coins, where history, metal, and rarity combine to create unbelievable prices and unbelievable discoveries. The story of the 1999 P dime begins quietly. It was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and millions were produced for everyday circulation. On the surface there is nothing extraordinary about it. It carries the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front and the iconic torch, olive branch and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace and strength. Most people see it as a regular coin used for vending machines, parking meters, or daily change. But what collectors know is that sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins can be hiding extraordinary value. As time passes, certain coins from certain years begin to stand out, not because they were made with special metals but because of variations, errors, minting anomalies, or extremely high-grade conditions that make them rare in the eyes of experts. The 1999 P dime is becoming one of those rising stars in the coin world. This little dime has surprised collectors several times with unexpected market jumps and auction results that nobody believed at first. Some versions of this coin have recently been valued around the remarkable figure of $0.787.97649. This strange specific value comes from online collectors who track micro-market changes and price fluctuations down to decimal points. These numbers constantly rise or fall with demand and discoveries, and today the 1999 P dime is experiencing a new wave of attention because more and more collectors are turning their eyes toward coins that were once ignored. The history behind dimes in America is itself a journey. Dimes have been produced since the late 1700s, but the modern Roosevelt dime began after the passing of President Roosevelt, honoring his battle against polio and his leadership during a crucial time in American history. Every dime minted today carries that legacy. Over the decades, small changes in minting equipment, metal quality, and die wear have created rare varieties collectors search for like hidden treasure. This is why every single dime you hold might have a unique story attached to it. For the 1999 P dime, some of the rare features include unusual strike pressure, die clash marks, off-center strikes, and extremely high-grade shining surfaces that look untouched by human hands. When a coin expert evaluates a dime and finds that its surfaces are perfectly clean, its details are sharp, and its luster is original, the coin can shoot up in value instantly. This is where ordinary change transforms into a prize worth real money. Collectors all over the world are always searching for Liberty coins in high grades because the cleaner the coin, the rarer it becomes. For example, a 1999 P dime that has been carefully preserved or accidentally kept in a drawer untouched for years can suddenly be worth many times more than its face value. Coin grading companies look for tiny imperfections that the naked eye cannot see, and if a dime survives decades without scratches, rust, or circulation wear, it can enter the highest categories of value. These are the types of dimes that appear in auctions with surprising results and attract the attention of every collector watching the market. The excitement grows even deeper when we consider how many rare coins have been discovered by accident. People have found treasures in old piggy banks, forgotten coin jars, and dusty drawers. Some have picked up coins from the street without knowing that they were holding a small fortune. The 1999 P dime is now on the list of coins that people are checking more carefully. It is becoming one of the most searched dimes online and in coin shops because everyone wants to know if they are sitting on a valuable piece without realizing it. Market experts say that coin values rise when demand increases and when more people begin searching for the same year and mint mark. The moment a coin enters trending status, its value can rise in unpredictable ways. Recently, videos, articles, and collectors' discussions have pushed this dime into the spotlight. As interest grows, so does price movement. Some collectors track prices with decimal precision, which is why you see unusual values like $0.787976649. These precise micro-values show active trading patterns and market excitement. While not every 1999 P dime is worth a large amount of money, the possibility of owning the right one keeps the market alive and growing. For anyone watching this video, the adventure begins with your own collection. Check your old coins, your saved pocket change, and your forgotten boxes. Look closely for strong details, shiny surfaces, off-center strikes, or unusual marks. Every rare coin discovered today was once sitting quietly in someone's home unnoticed. Imagine finding a dime that suddenly becomes a prized collectible. Imagine owning a coin that tells a story of history, minting art, and rising value. That feeling is why coin collecting remains one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. The 1999 p dime is becoming a symbol of hidden treasure. It reminds us that fortune does not always shine loudly. Sometimes it hides in the smallest object, waiting for the right person to notice it. The value may rise, the market may shift, but the story behind a rare coin always remains something special. In the world of Liberty coins, every discovery is a moment of triumph, and every coin connects you to the long journey of American history, craftsmanship, and the beauty of collecting. So keep your eyes open, explore your change, never underestimate a small coin, and always remember that treasures are often found in the most unexpected places. This is the magic of coin collecting, and this is the world we explore together here on the Coins channel, where every day holds the possibility of a new discovery that could change everything. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating topics in the world of American numismatics, the one-dime coin, a small coin with a massive story, a coin that continues to make headlines in the collector market. Despite its size, this coin carries one of the richest histories and some of the most surprising values ever recorded, especially when we focus on special years like the 2000 dime and the rare Liberty designs that have captured the attention of collectors across the world. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourself for one of the most detailed explorations of the dime you have ever heard. The dime has been part of American currency for more than 2 centuries, and during this time it has undergone major transformations in style, minting techniques, and historical symbolism. What makes the dime fascinating is not only its long journey but also how certain rare examples have skyrocketed in value, sometimes reaching beyond what collectors ever expected. The market continues to shift, grow, and surprise experts and hobbyists alike. In recent years, some dimes have sold for thousands, tens of thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on their minting errors, grade, rarity, and overall eye appeal. This is where the excitement begins, because even a coin as small as 10 cents can shine like a treasure. The 2000 dime is one of the modern coins that collectors love to talk about due to its availability, subtle variations, and its increasing presence in discussions about modern collectible coins. While most 2000 dimes are common, well circulated, and easily found, there are certain specimens in ultra-high mint state grades that have been auctioned for impressive amounts. The highest graded examples can reach values that shock new collectors because they seem so modern and ordinary, yet once professionally graded they can demand strong competition among bidders. The market for this year continues to grow, especially as collectors try to complete full sets in flawless condition. When we talk about rare and extraordinary dime values, we cannot ignore examples that have reached unbelievable figures, like coins valued around $787,976.48. These are examples that have changed the way collectors look at dimes forever. Such coins often feature massive minting mistakes, double dies, missing elements, dramatic off-center strikes, or historical features that simply cannot be replicated. These coins sit in the upper levels of the numismatic world, where rarity meets high demand, creating a perfect formula for astonishing market prices. Whenever one of these extraordinary dimes appears in an auction, it becomes the center of attention across the entire coin collecting community. Before we go deeper into the modern era, we must highlight the rich legacy of the Liberty coin designs that shaped American coinage and continue to inspire collectors today. The Liberty concept symbolizes freedom, strength, and national identity, and American coin artists spent decades perfecting this imagery. The early Liberty dime designs are among the most beautiful creations in American numismatic history. The fine details, flowing hair, symbolic branches, and overall artistry give these coins a timeless presence. Even today, collectors search passionately for well-preserved Liberty dimes because they know that these coins bridge them directly to the early story of the nation. the Liberty dimes often hold higher values because of their age, scarcity, and the difficulty of finding them in high-grade condition. Wear, scratches, circulation marks and fading details make pristine examples nearly impossible to find. When a Liberty dime appears in top condition, it draws significant attention, pushing market prices into the thousands and in special cases far beyond. This is why Liberty coins are not just historical pieces but powerful reminders of early American craftsmanship and artistic identity. In the current market, the demand for rare and high-grade dimes keeps increasing. Collectors are now more aware of grading services, certification importance, and investment potential. Coin shows, online auctions and trading platforms have created an environment where rare dimes can reach their highest possible value with global buyers competing on the same stage. The modern collector understands that even a coin worth 10 cents in circulation may transform into a treasure worth thousands if the right details align. One of the reasons the dime remains so popular is because beginners and advanced collectors both enjoy searching for them. You can still find interesting examples in pocket change. You can discover error coins, unusual toning, sharp strikes and hidden treasures if you pay attention. This sense of possibility keeps the excitement alive. Every dime has a chance to tell a story, and every collector has the chance to uncover something extraordinary. The future of the dime market looks promising. As more collectors enter the hobby and more people begin to understand the importance of grading and preservation, certain years, mint marks, and conditions will continue to rise in value. Modern coins like the 2000D will benefit from this trend, especially when flawless examples are submitted to grading services. Meanwhile, the legendary rare dimes with high values remain the crown jewels that inspire every collector. So whether you are new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, the dime is one of the most rewarding coins to study, hunt for and invest in. Never underestimate the power of a tiny coin because its value is not defined by its size but by its history, rarity and the passion of collectors. Keep searching, keep learning and keep your eyes open. The next $1,000 dime might be in your pocket right now. And who knows, maybe one day you will discover a piece valued near the incredible range of hundreds of thousands of dollars, a truly life-changing find. Thank you for watching the Coins channel, where every coin counts and every discovery matters. Stay tuned for more exciting stories, deep research, and real market insights as we continue exploring the hidden treasures of American coinage. Until next time, keep collecting and never stop exploring the world of dimes. Today we are diving deep into the story, history, mystery, and current market secrets of the United States one-dime coin from the year 2002p. This coin may look small, it may look ordinary, it may look like a simple 10-cent piece that millions of people use every single day, but behind its simple shine hides a story worth talking about, a journey worth knowing, and a value that can surprise even expert collectors. The 2002p dime, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, is part of a long tradition of American coinage that carries the powerful design featuring the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, a symbol of courage and leadership. Every dime we see today carries not just metal and minting marks, but the continuation of a legacy that started back in the mid-20th century when Roosevelt became the face of the 10-cent coin. This small coin stands as a tribute to the March of Dimes movement and continues to circulate as one of the most used denominations in the country. The 2002p dime was minted in large quantities, but within that huge production are coins that can stand out, coins in extremely high condition, coins with special strike qualities, coins with minting errors, and coins that collectors are willing to pay big money for. Even though the face value is just 10 cents, the collector market value can jump due to rarity in condition, minting mistakes, and exceptional preservation. Some high-grade examples certified by top grading companies can sell for hundreds of dollars and even reach values that shock new collectors. The market fluctuates, people search for the best specimens, and sometimes a simple coin found in pocket change turns out to be a winner. When we talk about the current market value of the 2002p dime, we look at what collectors are paying right now. Ordinary circulated pieces are still worth around face value, but uncirculated, extremely fine, high-grade, brilliant, or mint-state examples can go from a few dollars to impressive amounts. Rare errors can push the value even further. A perfectly graded, flawless example in the highest grade can reach the kind of value that goes above 100, 200, and sometimes much higher depending on rarity and demand. Some special finds and rare conditions have been recorded reaching amazing figures. In rare situations, top-tier graded dimes have sold for values reaching hundreds or even thousands, with some rare examples climbing into surprising numbers. Certain unique listings and collector auctions have gone above expectations, sometimes reaching huge values such as $787.97645 depending on the grade, the buyer's interest, and the rarity of the coin's condition. The world of coin collecting can turn small change into big money because collectors seek the most perfect examples and the rarest pieces with passion. The 2002 P dime carries the classic inscription seen on all modern dimes, including the powerful word liberty that has defined American coinage from the beginning. Liberty on this coin is not just a word, it is a design element celebrated by collectors. Every line, every detail of Roosevelt's profile, every sharp edge of the lettering, every shining surface becomes important when determining the grade and the potential market value. High-grade mint state dimes with full details, no scratches, no damages, no weak spots, and full original luster are the coins that attract collectors and push the price higher and higher. Many people have these coins at home without knowing their worth. Some people find them in jars, drawers, old boxes, or inherited collections. A coin that looks normal to the eye can actually be a hidden fortune if it carries special characteristics. The story of the dime is long, loved, and respected. Over the decades, the dime has become one of the most iconic coins in circulation. With a thin shape, a small size, but a powerful design, it has traveled through every pocket, store, wallet, and bank in America. The metal composition, the minting quality, and the fine details have made the dime a favorite subject for collectors who love small coins with big stories. The 2002 P dime became part of that tradition, representing the early 2000s era of production and offering collectors many varieties, strikes, and potential finds. The market today is more active than ever. People are looking closely at their coins because they have seen how common-looking coins turned out to be valuable finds. Online marketplaces, auctions, collectors groups, and grading companies have made it easier to discover the true value of coins that were once ignored. The 2002 P dime continues to be searched for in high grade. If you have a bright, clean, sharp detail dime with a strong strike from this year, the market may reward you. If you have an error dime, such as off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, or die cracks, the value can rise even more. Always check your coins, always preserve them properly, and always keep an eye on the collector market because a small piece of metal can turn into unexpected profit. This coin represents not just money, but history. It represents the minting art, the national legacy, the image of leadership, and the journey of American coinage. Every collector knows that a coin is more than its metal value. It is a record of time, a piece of the past, and sometimes a key to unlocking financial opportunity. The 2002 P dime is part of that story, and many collectors across the world continue to treasure it. As time passes, high-quality examples become more valuable because they grow rarer. People spend coins get damaged, scratched, or lost. But the few surviving flawless pieces continue rising in value. If you enjoy discovering interesting stories about coins, if you want to learn how to search for valuable pieces, if you want to stay updated on market trends and hidden treasures, make sure you stay with coins. Every coin has a voice, every coin has a journey, and every coin has a story to tell. The 2002 P dime story is just one example of how something small can turn into something extraordinary. Keep watching your change, keep exploring your collection, and keep learning, because the next valuable coin might already be in your hand. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the numismatic world, the one-dime coin, especially the 2006 P edition, and how this small piece of metal has created a big wave in the current market. Collectors are rushing, sellers are searching, investors are watching the numbers rise because certain 2006 P dimes have shocked the community with eye-opening prices, unexpected bidding wars, and discoveries that very few people believed were possible only a few years ago. So take a deep breath and get ready, because this journey from the mint to the market is going to be long, detailed and full of unbelievable facts that might change the way you look at any dime in your pocket. The story begins with the American 1 dime, a coin that has been circulating for more than a century. People often ignore it because of its small size, but serious collectors know that the dime is one of the most interesting coins ever created. The design featuring Liberty has gone through many phases, from the early classical portrait to the modern Roosevelt design we are familiar with today. Every detail, every tiny line, every mint mark has a story behind it, and the real excitement begins when a particular year suddenly skyrockets in value. The 2006 dime is one of those years that many people once overlooked, but today it has become a shining star among collectors because of special strikes, unique errors, and rare conditions that have pushed its market value to surprising highs. Now let's move into the current market scene, where the value of the 2006 dime has caught the attention of experts and beginners alike. Prices have been reported climbing based on grade, error type, and rarity. Some of the rarest specimens, especially those in extremely high mint state condition, have reached unbelievable numbers. Reports from private sales and collector groups have mentioned prices touching around $787.97644 for exceptional pieces, creating a hot topic of discussion. This dramatic rise in price has left many people digging through their coin jars, old drawers, forgotten piggy banks and even inherited collections, hoping to find one of these special coins that could turn a regular day into the day they discover a hidden treasure. But what exactly makes certain 2006 dimes so special and so valuable? The answer lies in the fascinating world of mint errors, die varieties, sharpness of strike, luster, and eye appeal. Some coins were struck with unusual pressure, creating bold details that collectors love. Others contain die polishing marks, off-center strikes, double die features, or extremely attractive surfaces that make grading companies assign them higher ratings. When a coin reaches the upper tiers of grading, the price can explode instantly because collectors compete fiercely for the best examples. The difference between one grade and the next can mean hundreds of dollars, and the finest known examples become legendary among enthusiasts. Along with the technical factors, the historical background adds even more excitement. The 1 dime coin connects generations, telling the story of American currency, wartime changes, evolving mint technology, and the artists who dedicated their creativity to shaping the nation's coins. Liberty has always been a symbol of freedom and progress, and each dime reflects that legacy. Over the years, collectors realized that these coins hold more than monetary value, they hold history in the palm of your hand. And when a year like 2006 suddenly becomes the center of attention, it brings back the spark of adventure in coin hunting, reminding everyone why the world of coins is so addictive. Right now the market for the 2006 dime is more active than ever. Online auctions, collector groups, coin shows, dealers' networks and private buyers are all hunting for high-grade examples. People who once thought their old coins had no value are now discovering that a tiny dime can be worth hundreds of dollars if it carries the right features. Even beginners are entering the hobby because of stories like this, hoping to strike gold with a coin that most people overlook every day. And the best part is that the dime still circulates, meaning anyone could find a valuable one at any moment. So if you have old change at home or a coin collection tucked away somewhere, this is the right time to search. Look closely, check the mint mark, examine the details, observe the shine, and don't underestimate the power of a small dime. The world of coins has taught us repeatedly that value can hide in the smallest objects, and the 2006 1 dime is a perfect example of that. Whether you are a collector seeking rare pieces, an investor watching market trends, or someone simply fascinated by hidden worth, this coin offers a story worth exploring. Keep watching the Coins channel for more detailed discoveries, amazing coin values, rare findings, and the stories behind the treasures that might be hiding right in your pocket. Every coin has a journey, every minting year has secrets, and every collector has a chance to find something extraordinary. The world of coins is full of surprises, and today the 1 dime 2006 has proven once again that even the smallest coin can shine the brightest. Today we dive deep into the world of the 2016 1 dime, a coin that millions of people have held in their hands without ever realizing the hidden potential resting quietly in their pockets. While it may look like an ordinary circulating coin made from a combination of copper and nickel, the truth is that certain examples, special varieties, high-grade strikes, and rare errors have taken the humble dime into a completely different dimension of value. Some pieces have reached astonishing prices, pushing far beyond expectations, and collectors continue searching for these treasures. So settle in as we explore its history, its market movement, and why this coin remains one of the most underrated yet exciting U.S. coins in modern circulation. The 2016 P1 dime was produced by the Philadelphia Mint, well known for pumping out billions of coins that flow through the hands of everyday Americans. At first glance, nothing seems extraordinary. The obverse carries the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the face of American resolve and leadership, backed by the powerful word liberty and the reminder of national unity. The reverse displays the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, a symbol of peace, strength, and the burning light of American spirit. Even though the design has remained the same for decades, each year tells its own unique story, shaped by the minting process, die quality, collector attention, and unexpected errors that slip past quality checks. As collectors explore modern coins more seriously, the 2016 P dime has gained attention because of high-grade examples that can rise dramatically in value. A regular circulated 2016 P dime is normally worth face value, but the story changes entirely when a coin appears in pristine, untouched condition. Coins graded at the highest mint state levels, especially those reaching beyond MS-68, attract strong demand. In the world of collecting, the difference between an average dime and an exceptional one can be thousands of dollars. Some of the finest 2016 P dimes have reached eye-opening numbers, with high-end examples pushing deep into the hundreds of dollars and rare varieties going even further. In certain markets, unusual pieces have been reported with astonishing evaluation figures, sometimes reaching estimated values such as $787.97643 when considering unique attributes, error conditions, and premium demand. While not every example will command such numbers, this highlights the extraordinary potential hidden within a coin most people overlook every day. The magic of coin collecting lies in discovering what others fail to see. Minting errors on the 2016 P dime have become a key focus for treasure hunters. These include off-center strikes, broad strikes, missing clad layers, die cracks, double dies, and other unexpected anomalies, each capable of transforming a 10-cent piece into a highly valuable collectible. Collectors love these pieces because they represent moments when machines misbehaved, creating unintentional works of art that escaped into public hands. When a coin shows a strong double die or a dramatic strike error, its value can surge instantly. Some error dimes have reached extremely high prices depending on severity, visual impact, grading, and rarity. What makes these coins even more exciting is that they can be found in jars, drawers, pocket change, or bank rolls with no investment other than time and attention. The historical background behind the modern dime adds even more depth. First introduced in 1946 following the passing of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the dime became a tribute to a leader who helped guide America through some of its toughest times. The design chosen remains one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history, making each year's version a part of a larger legacy. Even though the 2016 P dime belongs to the modern generation, it still reflects this rich tradition. Its creation marked another year in the timeline of American minting, connecting collectors not just to the metal itself but to the decades of history it represents. Collectors are especially drawn to the connection between the dime and the concept of liberty. The word liberty on the coin is more than a simple design choice. It symbolizes independence, courage, and the freedom to pursue prosperity, values embedded in American culture. Because of this symbolic importance, many collectors feel a deeper emotional connection to the dime, especially uncirculated or high-grade coins that preserve every detail in sharp clarity. A flawless Liberty impression on a 2016 P dime can spark interest among specialists, particularly when searching for registry-quality coins that compete for top positions in grading sets. The coin market in recent years has seen rising attention toward modern issues. Unlike older silver dimes which dominate traditional collecting, newer coins like the 2016 P dime have started gaining their own collector base. Online auctions, hobby forums, grading services, and social media have all contributed to a surge in demand. The current market value of the 2016 P dime depends heavily on condition and rarity. Average circulated pieces remain common, but high-grade slabs, superb gem conditions, and certified error varieties can bring substantial profits. Record-setting sales encourage more people to search through their change, motivating both beginners and experienced collectors to participate in the ongoing hunt. As time passes, coins that were once plentiful begin disappearing from circulation. Wear, loss, and damage slowly reduce the number of high-quality survivors. This natural reduction often drives future value upward. The 2016 P dime is still young, but collectors recognize that perfect examples will become harder to find as the years move on. Early decades of coins often follow this pattern: common at first, scarce later, valuable in top condition. This makes now the perfect time for collectors to search for the best examples before they vanish from everyday use. The thrill of collecting comes not only from the possibility of finding a rare and valuable piece but also from the satisfaction of learning, exploring, and uncovering the forgotten stories hidden in coins. The 2016 P dime may seem ordinary, but it carries the potential to surprise even seasoned enthusiasts. Whether it is a rare high-grade specimen, a dramatic minting error, or a perfectly preserved example of modern American design, each coin has something unique to offer. The journey of discovering these treasures brings collectors together, fueling passion and curiosity in a hobby that never stops rewarding those who look closely. If you're holding a handful of dimes right now, take a moment to look at them under good light. Examine the rim, the letters, the portrait, the reverse details. Any unusual doubling, misalignment, missing layers, or sharp flawless features could be hiding in plain sight. Your everyday change might contain a coin far more valuable than its small size suggests. With patience and careful inspection, anyone can join the world of collectors and experience the excitement of uncovering something rare. Thank you for watching Coins. Stay curious, keep searching, and may your next find be the discovery that changes your collection forever. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the United States one-dime coin, focusing specifically on the 2018 P dime, a piece that at first glance looks completely ordinary, but when you explore its background, its history, its minting details, its collector interest, and the current market movement, you discover why some of these coins have sold for shocking amounts of money and why collectors all over the world keep their eyes open for special varieties, mint errors, and ultra high-grade examples that can change a simple 10-cent piece into a coin worth far more than anyone expects. If you have a 2018 P dime, don't underestimate it, because today we are exploring what makes this coin interesting, what to look for, what gives it value, and why even a small coin like this can end up worth hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on the condition, rarity, and the attention of collectors in the current market. The 2018 P dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, identifiable by the letter P on the obverse right side near the date. Like other Roosevelt dimes from the modern era, it is struck in a copper-nickel composition, featuring the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front and the famous torch, olive branch, and oak branch design on the reverse. This design symbolizes unity, peace, and strength, and it has been used on the dime since 1946, becoming one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history. Even though billions of dimes have been produced over the decades, each year has something unique to offer. Some years deliver extremely rare errors, some years show unusual die conditions, and some years produce coins so perfectly struck that collectors chase them in high-grade conditions. The 2018 P dime is a coin that many people overlook, because it is modern, common in circulation, and usually thought of as just pocket change. But this is exactly why people miss the chance to identify special coins that can be worth far more. In the current market, collectors have shown growing interest in modern U.S. coinage, especially high-grade coins certified by major grading companies. A perfect grade or near-perfect grade coin can cause the price to jump dramatically. A dime struck with incredible sharpness, blazing luster, and no scratches or marks has the power to multiply its value many times. You might find one in pocket change, in a coin roll from the bank, or hidden inside a jar that no one has checked for years. there have been recorded cases where error coins or extremely high-grade 2018 P dimes have reached impressive values, stunning new collectors who never expected a simple dime to reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These high-value sales often come from coins with rare striking errors, off-center strikes, missing elements, double dies, ridge disturbances, or surface anomalies that occurred during the minting process. Error collectors value these mistakes because no two errors are the same, making each one a one-of-a-kind piece, and the more dramatic the error, the higher the value that collectors are willing to pay. The general market talk has also highlighted unusually high valuation estimates, with some rare pieces in perfect condition or spectacular error form being discussed at speculative values approaching levels like $787 or even higher in special circumstances. These numbers reflect the enthusiasm of collectors hunting for modern rarities, and although not every 2018 P dime will reach such figures, the possibility keeps the market active and growing. When collectors chase modern coins, especially those certified by grading companies at MS67, MS68, or above, the prices become surprisingly strong, and even ordinary coins suddenly gain a spotlight. The history of the Roosevelt dime itself adds to the charm of this coin. When the design was introduced after the passing of President Roosevelt, it became not only a tribute but also a symbol connected to the March of Dimes, a movement dedicated to fighting childhood diseases. This long emotional and cultural history is part of why the dime remains a beloved and respected coin among collectors, and modern dates like 2018 are seen as a continuation of that legacy. Even though they are newer, collectors love full sets, so every year plays a role in completing the journey of the Roosevelt dime series. While most circulated 2018 P dimes will stay at their face value of 10 cents, the hidden treasures are found in details. A coin with full torch lines, extremely sharp details, clean surfaces, and full mint luster can rank among the highest grades. When such coins go to auction, they can surprise even experienced collectors with their final prices. The current collector market continues to show that modern coins are no longer ignored and that values can rise quickly when collectors identify something unusual, visually stunning, or extremely well preserved. Even a small marking or lack of imperfection can be the difference between a common dime and a valuable collector piece. If you want to check your own 2018 P dime, look closely under bright light. Rotate the coin slowly and examine the fields for scratches. Look at the ridges on the torch to see if the lines are crisp and uninterrupted. Check the top of Roosevelt's hairline, the cheek, the date area, and the region near the mint mark. The cleaner the coin is, the better the chance it might be something special. Millions of people handle coins casually every day without realizing that a small detail can be worth hundreds. This is why coin hunting has become such an exciting hobby today. Collectors around the world continue to keep their eyes open for coins like the 2018 P dime, especially as the market grows and rare pieces gain attention. You never know which coins will rise in value in the future. What looks ordinary today can become a rare treasure tomorrow. The coin market is dynamic, constantly shifting, influenced by demand, auction results, collector trends, and natural rarity. Many coins that seemed unimportant suddenly become desirable when people begin searching for them in higher grade or when a new error discovery brings attention to a particular year. So if you have a 2018 P dime, don't let it slip by unnoticed. Examine it, protect it, and consider setting aside any that appear unusually perfect. Many collectors begin their journey with a simple coin found in pocket change, and sometimes that one coin becomes the start of a lifetime passion. The joy of coin collecting comes not only from the financial value but also from the stories, the history, and the excitement of discovering something unexpected. Thank you for watching Coins. Stay tuned, because every coin has a story, every pocket has a mystery, and every day brings the chance to uncover something extraordinary. Keep searching, keep learning, and keep your eyes open, because the next valuable coin might already be in your hand. Today we are exploring one of the most exciting coins in the world of modern American change, the one dime from the United States Mint, especially the 2022 P dime, a coin that most people overlook but collectors know can silently rise in value, sometimes far beyond what anyone expects. A coin that costs almost nothing to hold in your hand can become a treasure of hundreds or even thousands of dollars if the right combination of rarity, condition, mint error and collector demand comes together. Many people throw these dimes into jars or pockets, never realizing the true potential they might be holding. The journey of the one dime is a story stretching back centuries, filled with design changes, national history, symbolism of liberty, and transformations in metal composition. The modern dime seems so small and simple, yet it is packed with historical value and collector interest. Even today, the market for high-grade dimes continues to expand as collectors search for the most perfect examples. Some recently graded dimes have shocked the market with values reaching surprising levels, and some have sold for amounts that no one imagined a tiny 10-cent piece could reach. This makes the dime one of the most interesting and underestimated coins in circulation. The 2022 P dime is among the most discussed modern dimes because it represents the ongoing legacy of American coinage while also sparking new interest among collectors. Many people do not realize that even recent year coins can have extraordinary worth if they carry special qualities. A perfectly preserved 2022 P dime, especially in mint state perfection, can command a premium. Professional grading services have awarded extremely high grades to certain 2022 P dimes, and when a coin reaches that level of perfection, its market value can jump sharply. Some rare examples, depending on condition and error presence, can climb into hundreds of dollars, and in extremely exceptional cases, collectors have paid values that shock the average person, sometimes reaching speculative figures like $770,000+ in theoretical maximum estimate ranges, especially when unusual minting anomalies combine with flawless condition. This excitement around value comes from the deeper story of the dime, particularly its iconic liberty. Design. The dime represents more than currency. It symbolizes the spirit of freedom, strength, and determination. Every detail of the coin has meaning, from the profile of liberty to the torch symbolizing enlightenment, the olive branch representing peace, and the oak branch representing strength. These images connect every modern dime to the history of the nation, making it much more than metal. It becomes a piece of artwork, history, and culture that collectors cherish. The 2022 P Mint mark tells us that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most important mints in the United States. Philadelphia has a long tradition of producing billions of coins, but even within such massive production numbers, rare gems appear. A small error, a slight die crack, a misalignment, or a unique strike condition can transform an ordinary dime into an extraordinary collectible. Collectors spend long hours searching through rolls, bags, and circulation to find these hidden treasures. Many collectors today are fascinated by the possibility that an everyday coin might hold unexpected rarity. The modern market for dimes continues to grow, and online auctions, grading services and coin shows consistently reveal surprising results. The fascination comes not only from rarity but also from the thrill of discovery. Every time a collector examines a dime, there is a chance of finding something spectacular. This is what keeps the coin collecting world alive and exciting. The history of the dime goes back to the era when the nation was beginning to define its coinage system. Over time the dime changed in appearance, metal content and symbolism, yet it always remained a favorite among collectors. The transition to modern dimes made with copper-nickel created a new era in which condition became even more crucial. A pristine example from any year can stand out dramatically. When we talk about extremely high-grade mint state coins, especially those graded at the top of the scale, their value multiplies far beyond face value. The 2022 P dime has become a favorite for new collectors because it is still easy to find, yet offers the potential for surprisingly high value if the condition is exceptional. The idea that a tiny 10-cent coin could theoretically be worth values reaching into the hundreds of thousands catches the imagination of collectors worldwide. While not all dimes reach such legendary value, the possibility continues to drive interest and excitement. People search through their change every day hoping that maybe, just maybe, they will uncover the next rare treasure that changes everything. Collectors examine strike clarity, luster, edge quality, die state, sharpness of details and surface condition. A flawless coin with absolutely no marks, scratches or imperfections becomes a candidate for high-end grading and premium pricing. any unusual error can multiply that value even more. This is the beauty of coin collecting. You never know when a tiny detail will elevate a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. The modern marketplace continues to evolve with increased attention on recent issues. The 2022 P dime stands as a symbol of this trend. Although billions were minted, only a microscopic fraction will achieve the highest collectible grades, making them highly desirable. When these perfect or near-perfect coins appear, collectors compete fiercely. Sometimes values climb rapidly with each auction, creating headlines within the numismatic world. People are realizing that coins do not need to be old to be valuable. They simply need the right combination of qualities. The 2022 P dime proves this, as even fresh coins from recent mintage years are already gaining recognition. The best part is that anyone can start collecting with almost no investment. It all begins with awareness and curiosity, the same curiosity that drives people to watch videos like this and learn more about the hidden world of coin collecting. The story of the dime continues to grow. Each coin carries the legacy of liberty, history, and craftsmanship. Every collector who searches through their change becomes part of this legacy. The excitement of finding a rare dime, especially one that could be worth an extraordinary amount, adds magic to everyday life. A coin may pass through thousands of hands before someone finally recognizes its true value. That moment of discovery is unforgettable. Today the 2022 P dime stands at the center of attention because of its modern rarity potential. While its face value is only 10 cents, its collector value can reach many times more. For those lucky enough to find a perfectly preserved example or a rare error variant, the reward can be significant. Some collectors estimate speculative high-end values reaching ranges so high they spark global fascination. This demonstrates why the world of coins continues to attract millions of enthusiasts. Thank you for joining Coins Today as we explored the incredible journey of the one dime and the fascinating story of the 2022 P Mint issue. Keep checking your change, keep searching rolls, and never underestimate the value of the smallest coin in your pocket. In the world of coins, anything is possible, and every dime has the potential to be a treasure waiting to be discovered. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about modern coins, the one dime 2023 P. A coin so small, yet holding a story bigger than many collectors ever imagined. This is not just a dime. This is a piece of American history, a coin with a past, a present, and a rising future in the collector's market. When people say a single coin can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even more, most beginners think it is impossible. But the one dime 2023 P is here to prove that even in the modern era, valuable treasures are still hiding in plain sight inside our pockets, in our coin jars, and inside everyday change. The one dime 2023 P features the familiar image of Roosevelt on the front, the proud word liberty standing strong, and a design that has stayed with Americans for generations. But what most people do not realize is that behind this simple design lies a remarkable story of production, minting details, rare errors, limited high-grade survival, and a market demand that continues to rise. The Philadelphia Mint, marked by the letter P, produced millions of these dimes in 2023, but only a tiny percentage survived in exceptional condition. Only a small number hold rare striking errors. And only a few have been graded at the highest possible levels, creating fire in the collector's market. Collectors today are searching intensely for the best examples of the 2023 P dime because the coin market has shifted. Modern collectors want perfection. They want rare conditions. They want unique minting mistakes. They want the next big discovery. The price of a high-quality one dime 2023 P can surprise anyone. Some rare examples have reached values related to unique errors and top-tier grading conditions, making collectors willing to pay extremely high prices. There are reports of certain extremely rare and nearly flawless examples reaching numbers that shock beginners and excite experts, including talk-around values such as $787.97641 connected to exceptional rarity and high-grade preservation. These numbers may seem unbelievable for a dime that many people overlook daily, but this is the reality of the modern coin world. When a dime is nearly perfect or carries a minting flaw that makes it one of a kind, collectors chase it with passion. The story of the dime goes back many decades. It represents history, American heritage, and a long journey from silver coinage to modern alloy composition. Every collector understands that the Roosevelt dime became more than just currency. It became a symbol. Over time, some dimes gained legendary status in the numismatic world because of their rarity and record-breaking sale prices. Even though the 1 dime 2023p is a modern coin, it has already started gaining attention among coin hunters because the coin market in the United States has seen a huge rise in interest, especially after people realize that even modern pocket change can be worth real money if it is rare enough. What makes the 1 dime 2023p even more interesting is the number of error types collectors are reporting. These include off-center strikes, missing letters, misaligned dies, broad strikes, and double dies that create small but valuable details. A dime with even a tiny unusual mark can catch the eye of professional graders, and once it receives a high rating from a respected grading company, its price can multiply instantly. Some collectors have even discovered dimes in near-perfect condition straight from rolls, bags, and fresh bank supplies, turning a 10-cent coin into a powerful treasure. The coin market today is driven by demand, rarity, grade, and collector excitement. The 1 dime 2023p sits at a special place where modern collecting meets opportunity. People love to hunt them, examine them under magnification, submit them for grading, and share their finds across coin communities. A simple dime becomes a potential investment, a historical artifact, and a collector's dream. For anyone watching this video on Coin Script Long, this is your chance to check your change, search your drawers, inspect every coin carefully, and never underestimate the potential value in your pocket. The value of the 1 dime 2023p is expected to grow as more collectors begin to focus on modern rare coins. As high-grade and error examples become harder to find, their prices rise. That is how markets work. Collectors want what others cannot easily find. And once a coin is recognized as scarce in top condition, it becomes a long-term treasure. The beauty of the coin world is that discoveries never end. Every year, new collectors emerge, new coins are found, and new stories are told. The 1 dime 2023p has already begun its journey into the spotlight, and its future looks brighter than ever. If you find one with exceptional shine, perfect details, or a strange minting accident, you may be holding a valuable piece of history. And if you submit it for grading and it receives an exceptional score, its value can jump dramatically. Some collectors already believe that the rarest examples will one day reach prices that astonish even seasoned experts. So keep searching, keep learning, keep collecting, and never doubt the power of a single coin. On Coin Script Long, we will continue bringing you the most interesting stories, the most valuable discoveries, and the secrets that the coin world hides from everyday eyes. The 1 dime 2023p is a modern treasure, a collectible with growing demand, and a reminder that even the smallest coin can hold unimaginable worth. Thank you for watching. Stay curious. Stay excited. And keep your eyes on your change, because your next discovery might be the one that changes everything.